Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming in this evening. I needed to make a justice and judgment call. This is a real urgent matter that needs to be known about and heard. It's dealing with a King of Cups uh, to the Sun, talking about happiness and something about the something with the King of Cups to the Sun to happiness. With the King of Cups, first of all, the King of Cups, the King Cups was at the bottom, but we're gonna go to the Sun to happiness, to the Three of Cups, to the Sun, to Soul Family, to High Priestess, and intuitively, something about a group of people, the Sun, to the King of Cups, to the Nine of Wands, to the Page of Cups, and the reverse, to the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacle, to the Two of Wands. Something to do with a friends group. Uh, Due next, something to that effect. Something about a Nine of Cups in the reverse. Don't want to give up. Something about good news. Uh, Very unhappy. Someone being very unhappy about an offer. Don't want to give up. Something about High Priestess. Something about exposed, being exposed. The Chariot to the Queen of Swords, speaking truth towards the Queen of Swords. Something about energy and afraid of truth coming out about a group speaking on the truth. The Sun to the Five of Swords. People thinking still in the energy of not wanting to give up, still trying to push forward. There's something about they're trying to hold on to the front line. They're trying to hold on the front line, thinking on how they can get up. They can get one up. I'm sorry, to the Fool. Some with the King of Swords because of a risk they had took. End up thinking about taking another risk. They're stressed out, worried about something about a King of Swords. Something to the Fool. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship. Something about the Sun and jurisdictions. Worried about the that if they are put under judgment or if something goes in front of a judge, the truth would come out and they would become exposed. Something about the Five of Swords and the Five of Swords and soulmates, a soul mate connection or a partnership or a soul connection. Uh, a soul agreement or a connection about a relationship. Something about the truth coming out about a relationship to win at any cost, to win at all costs. How they try to sabotage the relationship. Gossip about a relationship. Something about a gossiping about a relationship. And they took a risk lying about someone being frustrated and jealous and insecure. Something about there was something about the Empress that was said about it, something about divine energy dealing with the Empress to the Nine of Wands, something about the Nine of Wands to the Eight of Swords, feel stuck and trapped. To the King of Wands, feels stuck, feels like Their hands are tied because of the sun, because something being exposed, because of the truth. The truth is here. Something with the king. The king is showing up with the sun. Something about twice. King showing up with the sun twice. Someone's feeling trapped right now because the sun is coming out. Something with the nine of wands and thoughts, thinking about how they played, how they plan to defend themselves, how they're going to protect themselves. They feel trapped and stuck. Something about the Page of Cups and the Magician. They manipulated something to do with some kind of good news or sweet messages, sweet love offer. They manipulated something to do something to do with making themselves look handsome, wholesome. I'm sorry, and innocent and cute. They were trying to manifest this in the end. They was trying to manifest this in with love messages. Uh, what a love offer, something with a nine of cups. They were trying to create something with love messages or good news using the romantic gesture and used offer to cause a betrayal or claim there was betrayal or use messages to create a betrayal where there was one where there wasn't one, I guess, something to that effect. Something about where there was one, where it was or wasn't, to that effect. Some to the Seven of Cups, creating illusions and the confusion. Some with the Nine of Cups. Some girl talk messages came, claim time with friends or moving on and happy and being happy and single. Something about happiness and love messages. Page of Cups, love gestures or love messages, sweet communication. Some with the Ten of Swords, hands of cards, take a chance, something about taking a chance and a risk. Hand of cards, something with the musician pulling something out of the hat, waving their wand around, creating something out of nothing. The musician, when you create something out of nothing. Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're unhappy because of a money gift or money investment, money offer, or something being balanced out, temperance, or they could be unhappy because they came for an earth angel and it's not working out as planned. Something about the death, unhappy, something ending completely for them at this time. There's endings coming for them, a marriage, a ending of a marriage, the death of a marriage, a death of a narrative surrounding the death of a marriage. Something going on with a Three of Cups, something with the group took action, communicated something about some past action dealing with some kind of communication. The Eight of Wands, something with the girl with the snake in the reverse. Someone's not being charmed or used. They took action because someone didn't allow themselves to be charmed or used. Someone has boundaries. Something about about wedding rings and Grim Reaper and marriage. Complete ending to a marriage. This relationship is over, no second chance. Is something they said about a marriage, so that now this narrative is now ending because the truth is coming out about this relationship or the lack of thereof. Something about a Five of Wands, fighting about illusions and confusion that was created. something with the justice, messages taken to the justice system, took to the courts illusions and confusions about what happened in a house, or something about a house or a living situation, a real estate property, and a real estate property, fighting about high honor about what was told to the authorities, what they told the judge in the courts, legal system, because it was all an illusion. Something about the Seven of Cups and a cassette and a camera. They tried to create an illusion with a cassette and a camera illegally placed in the Empress's home, without a court order, illegally placed by a janitor that worked for and was paid for by King of Pentacles, that works for the owner of the apartment building the Empress once lived. However, this King of Pentacles moved unknowingly into this resident. That is a stated fact. After unknowingly, let me go back. The owner of the apartment building, this janitor, again, like I stated, this janitor that worked and was paid by this King of Pentacles to plant a camera and a cassette in the Empress's home. That was paid for by the King of Pentacles. That works for the owner of the apartment building the Empress once lived. However, he moved into the however, the King of Pentacles unknowingly took residence. This is a stated fact. At this location where the Empress once lived. After his journey from New York was short-lived, he wound up occupying space at this location where the Empress resided. Let me go back here. Breaking code of judicial conduct along with a camera and cassette deck. Again, breaking code of breaking code of judicial conduct along with the camera and cassette. Okay, something to do with messages created along with illusions and confusion with messages and cassettes and a camera. Illusions and confusions around messages and a cassette tape. Pictures and videos. The Chariot decided to move forward with the messages, with a camera and cassette, with pictures and videos, working with the Queen of Wands, create illusions around messages and photos and videos. I have a major issue. I'm trying to understand if the Queen of Wands is deceased. How could it be? How could she be carrying out these kind of acts? Which means it's her current or ex-husband acting on her behalf. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. I was under the impression Danielle Lane was deceased. She was known to me as being the Queen of Wands, married to the King of Pentacles, David. However, they're fighting about this because they gave this information to the justice system. But these are, jump over, I'm sorry. These are illusions surrounded by pictures and videos, bad news, how they're stressed out and worried about pictures and videos of the lovers or a partnership or a screen or screenshots. However, they gave the justice system pictures and videos and created illusions around them about a Queen of Wands claiming she's in a relationship with someone, also claiming claiming she received messages from someone when she didn't. A Queen of Pentacles to the Three of Swords, fighting about a Queen of Pentacles and a heartbreak. The Hermit, to the Virgo, to the Virgo, some heartbreak and pain, and the Hermit messages in the reverse. Bad messages, bad news. They're not real. They didn't belong to them. They're not real messages or not real or considered to be real evidence. They can't even use this because they're bad messages, fake messages, made up, and may not be belong to them at all. They must defend themselves now. Three of Swords, expectations surrounding heartbreak and pain, the truth. A Queen of Pentacles had an expectation with heartbreak and pain. Something with the Hermit to a love call, a secret watcher. A Queen of Pentacles is a secret watcher, a hacker, a spy, someone who's secretly reading the Empress's messages, taking secret screenshots of love messages, a love call, a message of love, secret hacker from a secret hacker and stalker, spy, Queen of Pentacles, thought she was undercover, which was watching the Emperor's love messages and love calls with someone he had some sort of expectation with, or some sort of a relationship with. I being in heartbreak and pain. Something about the Queen of Pentacles had an explanation. I be in heartbreak and pain. Something about while watching my watching me communicate, watching my communication while I was texting and talking with a loved one. What they seen was that I was talking to my person, my better half, while this was going on against their big plan. While all this was going against their big plan, while taking all the heartbreaking pain messages to use against me, while the secret spy, hacker, stalker watched as I received messages and communication. They couldn't let this go, though, because it would ruin their narrative against what was already turning, which was already turned in and stated already. Now taking the love messages, they now taking the love messages and giving them to the Queen of Wands, and told the Queen of Wands to pretend she was the person receiving these messages, unconditioned. Something about unconditioned, loving, giving, and receiving affection messages. Something about someone being loving towards someone, giving and receiving love towards someone. Something about hackers watching me and my person on the phone. Some with the Seven of Wands. They had to defend this because they claim a relationship was over with no second chance. Something about had to come up with some new narrative to get out of the lie. Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Don't want me. This individual didn't want me in a relationship with this person. Did everything to stop it and come in between it and ruin it. Bad news for the Queen of Pentacles. Me and my person was rebuilding something, working on something, talking to each other in a loving manner, fixing it. They wanted to make sure it would come to an end. Their expectation was that there would be a heartbreaking pain. The Queen of Pentacles waited for everything to fall apart. That wasn't due to work. Something about they wasn't due to work through it or something to that effect. The next side, the next said someone walked away. Then they said someone walked away. This was This was all in the past, done in the past. Something about a Six of Cups, about someone walking away in the past. Use or go a new direction. Some with someone in the past. Something about a Three of Wands, Five of Cups, playing something with someone's sadness. They want me heartbroken and in pain, and expected it to keep me going in that pattern. And they expected to keep me going in that pattern. All of a sudden, they see me talking it out. This isn't what was to happen. They go back to the old messages and screenshots. Those they go back to they went back to get those old messages and screenshot those and pretend to use those and pretend like that had really happened. Then to mix it up, to mix up the timelines, to make something fit in the story with the common with the communication with the Queen of Pentacles. Communication action that was taken, using communication and action that was taken with messages. Something with messages and communication. Something about the judgment that came down. Someone not wanting to invest and someone feeling like a failure. Someone not wanting to invest in someone in something anymore. Took messages to make them try an online some up story not matching, something like to that effect. But that's what I had. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I hope you guys can understand it and get something out of it. But I took in as much as I could, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But have a blessed evening.